Welcome again. Let's pray, okay? God in heaven, thank you very much for this opportunity, for this beautiful group, for the class. Be with us in this class and with the rest of the day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, so we are going to be talking in this health seminar about the best vegetable that you can find. Okay? And this vegetable has some characteristics. Doesn't need any soil or any sun. You can grow it in any kind of weather, and you can plant it any day of the year. And it could be ready very fast, like 3 to 5 days will be available. And the last one is that besides all the good things that we said before, the nutritional value is higher than anything. And most likely, if someone is sick or is kind of like weak, people say, you need to eat meat. So it's known as better than meat. And will not produce any waste during the preparation. And finally, you can cook it quickly, or you don't have to cook it at all. So what is that vegetable? The sprouts. The sprouts, yeah, the sprouts. So I'm going to be talking about my babies, how we call them, because we need to take care of them daily, and we do it twice a day, and we put blankets on top of them. So we will be exploring the topic of the sprouts. And I want to make a comparison here. And I want to ask, who wants to tell me which is the vegetable that you love? Which one is the vegetable that you like the most? Sweet potato you like? I like sweet potato. Do you like it cooked or raw? Cooked, yeah. Okay, I heard someone there. Eggplant, and you like eggplant. Is that because Romanian dishes has a lot of eggplants, or?
I just like the taste and texture of it. It doesn't taste like any other vegetable.
Okay, yeah. Well, seasoned is amazing. In pizzas, I love it, and yeah. Like raw, I never had it before. Maybe some people do pickle eggplant, could be, So, but I need to explore those things. Who else? Oh yeah, that one is potent. It's good. It's delicious. I also like it roasted with garlic and other good stuff. What else? Another vegetable that you like? Broccoli. Broccoli is very cool. Squash. Cauliflower. Okay. Anyone that is very available anywhere, if you want to make a sandwich, it's perfect for a sandwich. Lettuce. Yeah. Tomatoes. You know what? Some people say that tomatoes are very important. They have higher content of vitamins and nutrients and the water and the fiber, and it's anti this, anti that. So I will use the tomato because it's pretty available, and because they grow it, in the soil, but also they do it also in water because, for example, now Canada has a lot of greenhouses that there's no soil there. There's just on hydroponic water. Okay, so I'm going to put that guy to the left, and it's, there in the ring with against my sprouts, my babies. They're so cute. Maybe those are red clover. Maybe they are alfalfa. I'm not sure, okay? But do you need the light or you're fine from the top? Yeah, what about the light? No. Okay. So let's see what we find in this thing. What you call it, the comparison. The sprouts increase their vitamin content by 500%. 500%, okay? And then the vitamin content of A, C, B is is available there. Like if you have a tomato, we are saying that 5 times more or 500% more, you will be able to find vitamins in a sprout compared to a tomato. Okay? Then if we pick this one here, the wheatgrass, the vitamin B12 is 4 times more. 4 times more vitamin B12. But not in this guy. We can do research and you can check and you can go through Peter's presentation and other things. Yeah. The funny thing about the B12, and this is not about sprouts, this is about anything, is that you could find also B12 in the soil, in the ground, in dirt, in dirty stuff. Then when, for example, we have a vegetable or anything, or a fruit or something that is coming from nature, that's why as vegetarians we wash them, but we are not like, oh, let's put peroxide, like hydrogen peroxide, or let's do like those veggie wash or bleach, or people put other things, I'm not sure what, but or vinegar. Some people do vinegar. Why I don't do that? Because I eat things raw, at least 75% or 50%, whatever is the amount, and B12 can be there, could be found there. So could be found there. So also the same thing with the wheatgrass. Not sure it's because the soil, I'm not sure, but we can investigate why. And the thing with the meat, vitamin B12, is that it's a vitamin. When you heat vitamins over 105, they die. So people that claim that they are eating meat because they want to increase their vitamin B12, it's kind of like, I'm not sure, because you put your steak in the grill and was over 105, so you killed them, okay? You need to have it raw, and it's really strange or very not common. Only few cultures that they do raw meat, like Ethiopians and some people from Europe, and I don't know, maybe Mongolians. I don't know, but what I'm saying is that not everybody have their piece of steak with a lot of blood running, and even if it's medium rare or rare, they put it on a grill. Okay, yeah. So now, this is so only based on vitamins, I'm gonna say that my babies are the winners. Okay. And now what we're gonna do is let's talk about more advantages of the sprouts, because it's not only the vitamins, it's also other things, like they are called the fountain of youth. If you can find this guy called Ponce de Leon, you should tell him that he should look here in where the sprouts are, because you will find that adding them to your diet, your skin will glow more. People will start feeling more energetic. They have, because the nutrients, they are healthier, and so and so, okay? The first one will be that it has a lot of nutrients. And let's stop here. It's a fountain of, they are the fountain of youth, because they have an effect of renew your blood, your cells, and the RNA and DNA, proteins and essential nutrients that they are found there, they are almost the same that we have in our cells. So you're basically doing like IV when you eat them. It's like going, oh, I feel down, I feel sick, let's go and have an IV. It's almost the same thing, okay? So with that in mind, now that you guys are students and missioners, and you love people around you, family and friends, even if you go to the store and you are buying your sprouts and you see someone that is hesitates, they are like, they don't know, should I buy them? They look ugly, or I don't know how they taste. You say, eat those because these ones are good for chronic diseases. So that means that if you have cancer, or you know someone that have lupus, fibromyalgia, high blood pressure, diabetes, these are the things that you need to prescribe. So, or just recommend, okay? Then they have, I don't know why this number 3 went, but let's see number 3. Okay, they are pre-digested foods. So I think we touched a little bit of this yesterday. When you have pre-digested foods, that means that they are already digested. So you save energy. When you save energy, you just have energy for other things, like going for a marathon, doing many laps in the swimming pool, or lifting weights, or go dancing the whole night. No, not the whole night, because that would be not resting. So yeah, just for a couple of hours. And then I don't know what happened here, but let me see. Okay, so then you will eat the sprouts, and they are again pre-digested foods, so they have a lot of enzymes, so your body doesn't need to create more enzymes. And they will restore those enzymes, those foods, they're gonna restore your blood. And when you came here, I don't know if we touched that little information, but we said that the life is in the blood. Life is in the blood. So if you have a bad plasma, really a lot of things there, that's why you are going through a program in order to improve your blood, okay? Your life. So increases your metabolism, and that's amazing. You will have a lot of energy. So let me go to the metabolism. And my daughter said to me yesterday when I was driving to this place, Mom, please do the class, but don't make those lame jokes to people. They don't get them. They are like, it's not necessary. But it's like, it's not me. I have to, because I need to tell you. I want to spread this good news. So what happened with this is that in Puerto Rico, I used to watch TV when I was bored. But most of the time, I used to play outside with friends. We used to go to the beach and always have something to do. I don't know. It was really fun place to be. And I remember that one of those commercials that are still in my mind is one that the girl is telling you that you should buy this kind of shampoo and conditioner. And she's super pretty. I don't even remember, but I know that the feeling was that, wow, she's conquering the world because she's so confident because her hair. But the funny part is that she walks and people are like, oh, I wish I could do that. So then the clip goes back where she is in the shower, washing the hair, and probably it's the same commercial that they retouch every year, every season. But finally, from the shower, she again walks and in front of people, and she says like, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. She's just like, boom, and her hair goes like that, and flies, and says, don't hate me because I'm beautiful. So when you see me here, not super beautiful, but with a lot of energy, don't hate me because I have energy. It's because I eat my sprouts. So then my suggestion for you is that please add them in your diet, okay? So now let's go. High in fiber. And fiber, you know that it's great because if you flush, you are clean. Before coming here, I only heard you need to have a clean colon. You have to have a clean colon. Oh, a colon cleanse. But when I came here is when I heard liver cleanse. I was like, oh, okay, so it's not only the colon, it's also the liver. But if you have a good digestive tract and your everything is good there, you are pretty good too, okay? And you don't want to be constipated, so this is high in water content. And let's see what else. So here, this is my sprouting chart. You just see for your containers at home, and I will show you the containers, will be 3 tablespoons, no more than that for you. And that will be for a whole week, okay? And then you soak overnight or from 8 to 10, 12 hours. And most likely the alfalfa or red clover will be ready in 5 days. Will grow up to 2 inches maybe, and yes, needs some sunlight. And then the same with the almonds. Almonds just 4 almonds per day. No, only soaking and no sunlight, no growing, just that, okay? Broccoli is very similar to the alfalfa and the red clover, but they are a little more expensive, very nutritious, very, very, very good, but the yielding is not the same. So then this is the thing. If you are in a budget, let's say that you say, I'm not gonna buy all seeds in the beginning because I'm not the sprouting queen or king. I want to just check what will be good for me. Maybe broccoli, hold on that one, because you are not gonna be as satisfied as the alfalfa and the red clover, okay? Then with buckwheat, I like it if it's whole. I do it like a sprout, but if it's on whole, like has the seed, this one is buckwheat. This guy. This one had the little husk, you see? And it's growing and it's detaching it. And this is amazing for chefs. They do have some variety of these guys in their kitchen and then decorate with them. And I bet that some people that they don't know, they push it to the side because they think that it's a little tweak there. But no, that's why probably the plate is $20. And I'm just, what do you think, Lori? Because when they put flowers and they decorate and they put this sauce that is one drop here, one drop there, it's something that they do, and everything goes very nice with the plate. But these guys bring a nice accent to the plate. People might not be interested in them, but they are part of the price, because growing these guys, let's see, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 10 days, I don't know. Since you came, we are growing these guys, right? I think. Okay, so now, the chickpeas, I told you that I had them, and you can make hummus, and it's amazing, but for people that prefer the cooked hummus, might be like, I don't like that. And then fenugreek, great. Lentils, good, very easy. Lentils, try the ones that you buy at the grocery store. People ask me, do you think that my seeds needs to be they have to be organic? And I will say, try to buy organic sprouting seeds for this matter, but you will notice that you don't have to do it in all. Like lentils, you don't have to. You can get it in the grocery, in the aisle, at the store, in the supermarket, and they might be able to be sprouted. Mung beans, maybe in some kind of Asian market, because they use it for their recipes. Like people in India use it a lot for many things. They do some kind of tortillas with them. They do recipes. They cook it a lot. So you can buy them very inexpensive in those international markets. And peas, I told you that is my favorite. It's called pea shoots, and I love them. Pumpkins, very good too. Quinoa, Rice mom, Donna Willie, she's the one that will create a great quinoa, sprouted quinoa, and in her salad she added, and it's amazing. It's a nice touch. You don't need to have always the same seeds or the same sprout. Radish has a kick. If you like a spicy, or you prefer something that has a kick, the radish has it, and it's very good too. Sunflowers, we will see it later on, and the wheatgrass you know already because I think they gave you the class a couple of days ago. Okay, this is just very, I had issues with my computers, that's why I have a new computer, and I have a very nice presentation, and this is the only thing that I was able to recover. But anyway, good, I have a new computer, so now I need to live with this. I will show you what I found, but before I had some other ideas. Where to put them? You can put them in a salad, but you can put it if you make any rice, stir fried, any bowl of Bangkok whatever, or anything that you have at home that will go well with something on top or inside, you can do it. My suggestion is that first you always put it raw. You put them raw, always. And you can leave them on top after the dish is cooked. So you get all the benefits. Sometimes at the end of the process, when you are almost ready to finish cooking that dish, you can add them and you can stir a little bit there and stop. Okay, so that's it. That's what you can do. The other thing is that you can add it in wraps, burritos, sandwiches, hamburgers, hot dogs. So, because yesterday I told you in the class that living foods, the sprouts, are in the top of the table on the chart. If you want the best foods, you go to sprouts. If you feel the worst, like no energy, sick, doctor said that you need to take this and that, go to the sprouts. They are amazing, really. They will not affect anyone. I don't think that I heard overdose on sprouts kill someone, okay? Soups, if you have a soup, creamy soup or more like a runny soup, great. You can put them there. Later on you can start, incorporating to the soup. I would say better if it's at the end. But who knows that, again, I will not spend time sprouting something for them to me to kill it, because this is the thing. There's some people ask me, what do you think about sprouted bread? Oh, yeah, amazing, very good. If you have the money, yeah, buy it. If you like it, go. Because there's some companies like Ezekiel that some people don't like their bread because their bread is kind of stale. And even flavors that they have, it's too many seeds, and I don't know. I like it, but prefer maybe other kinds of sprouted breads compared to the Ezekiel. But this is the thing. With bread, I need to cook it at 350 for at least 30 to 40 minutes. So then I was sprouting, I was making flour with this, and I was combining it to the bread. All that time waiting, and then I'm killing it. The only reason that I will say that you should go to sprouted bread is because you have problems in your gut. The people that are intolerant to gluten might be able to eat it better if it is sprouted. Or any other condition that I'm not sure, I don't know the names, but they have issues with digestion. Maybe you should try it instead of eating bread normal with flour, and so try some sprouted breads and see what happens. If it's better, it make it for you easier. We are done with this part of the presentation. We will go to the kitchen for the demonstration, and I'm open for any question, here or there. It doesn't matter to me. Any questions so far? Could be. It will be good if it's around 70 degrees. Yeah, if it's less than 70, will take a little longer. If it's hotter than 70s, you need to be careful because they can get moldy or they can even cook. If you put them close to the window on a glass container, they can cook, and you will come. Let's say that you left them to get green, and you went to work, and with the dry house, you know that the house gets too dry and the air, and then the heat from the window, the sun coming through the window, they can be dead. Very bad, dry and not good. Even some will develop a lot of moisture and they will get bad. They will get, like what you said, soggy and horrible. Now, what other question? I saw you, Lori.
Is there any kind of bean or like legume in particular or anything that you should not be sprouting?
People said red beans, red kidney beans. They said no, they are very dangerous. I don't know why my mom was able to sprout them in Puerto Rico and she never had a problem.
But they say that they're really, like people get stomachache.
Yeah, like I think seems like their gases that are there, they look like a third world war. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but something like that. Yeah, stay away from kidney beans on sprouting. Yeah, don't even waste your time. Some I should not sprout because what I told you that they put that little thing to kill them, and then the ones that sprout. And I found when you look in the internet for information on their sprouting, they said stay away, stay away, stay away. Any other question, please?
So the beans themselves, if we went into the bulk food section and went to the dried beans, they have like an amazing array. These are the ones that
Use those. Go start there with those, and because they are in bulk, you don't need to get a big container of 12 ounces or even a pound. So then you can do a little bunch, like a little 1/4 of a cup. And I will go there in the kitchen and I will tell you, but depending the bottle, the size, I will tell you, no, don't do more than this. So yeah, get a little bit and you need to test from where you are buying, because if no one buys it, they get to be old and they don't. For example, now at this time I have to send a package to my mom. She told us that, hey, maybe my seeds are old, they are not sprouting like before, they are not growing. So maybe because she came 6 months ago here. She left here September, some time ago. A couple of months ago she left. She probably took up a bag, but she never used them. They're staying there forever, so they might not have what we call the farmers or the scientists in these companies. They are calling sprouting rate, and they would give you 95% of sprouting rate. That means that supposedly 95% of the seeds are going to sprout. So you have a little bit that they are not going to be good. So that's what you want. Fresh, if you find organic seeds, get a little bit and try them. And they go back to that place, and because they're inexpensive that way in bulk section.
so get friendly with the person who stocks, who fills up the bulk containers.
Oh yeah, ask.
Know them.
Yes, those people like to answer questions. They know what they're doing, so they will be eager to tell you everything about it. Yep. Okay, so this is it. Thank you very much. Yes, Daisy.
What I don't know is the life of shelf life of seeds before you sprout them.
I don't know. I know that they're supposed to last. They're supposed to last. But I don't know, because here I use them so often that I don't experience. I know that before I had issues, and I noticed that I was buying from a store that they were not moving the seeds as faster, so they were not as fresh as what we can find in other places.
It depends on how you store them.
Yeah, true, true. Some either I don't put them in the refrigerator, in the freezer. I don't put them in it, but in a cooler area will be fine. Like someone that is not super cool that will create moisture, but not also super bad hot. That
You cannot keep them in the refrigerator. You say not in the freezer.
no, just leave them in the pantry there, in the pantry. Yes, yes, in a dark place. Yes. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Over there, we will. Very nice. Okay, now, remember, I've been doing this in this place for at least 3 to 4 years or more. No, María. No, María. Está bien. See here. Okay. Okay, so now, here we have a nice faucet that has a sprayer. I don't know if you have it, but this will help with the sprouts. And we have different seeds here. You can take a look of the seeds. We have a blend, a zesty blend there. And we have the broccoli one, the fenugreek, and this is the red clover. This is what we use the most. Arugula is supposed to be as a baby green, so I don't use it in jars. It's very slimy, so it's not gonna work. We tried twice and did not work. You try to put it through the colander and never drain. So that needs to be in a soil or a clay container because the clay will absorb the water. So then arugula doesn't work. But buckwheat works as the granola one that I was telling you, and mung beans, and the lentils. Okay? So this is, but there's so many more. Like this one has radish on inside, and also red clover and fenugreek. But there's other varieties out there, and this is from the company that is very common. It's called Now. The zesty blend is from the company Now. Okay. And then the same company here for the broccoli, but let me show you that's the difference. Okay. 1 pound of red clover here will be $10. 1 pound. 4 ounces of this Now at the health food store here is $6. You see? Then 1 pound of the zesty blend at that store was $7. Okay? So then now let's go to the how you sprout. So you have a clean container, glass. You make sure that it's clean. These guys are in water with water. You were working with water all the time, and then seeds, and then humidity. You need to make sure that it's clean. And that's why we leave those sponges and the soap there, because it's important that you go and you try to make sure that it's really clean. People sometimes call, but I'm doing the same thing that you're doing, but no, mine is getting bad. And I say like, temperature, maybe it's different. Also, how clean is the bottle is very important, okay? Now, when you put water that is not super cold, not super hot, just normal water, tap water. And I'm trying to see which seed I want to do because we have so many. So I will do the zesty blend to see if you can try it before you leave, okay? Just put a little bit of the water. You don't need to put a lot. And for that bottle, you could do no more than 1/3 of a cup. No more of 1/3 of the cup. Because 1/3 of a cup will be up to here. Okay? So you do that. If you do this at home, I will say that most likely you should use a sprouting jar that is this size, that is a little smaller. Sprouting jar that is a little smaller, because here, if this you have 7 days, here you have 5 days, but for you is what you want, because here I have people eating 11, 12, 15 at a time, and then when you start eating 30 people at a time. So that's why I need plenty, okay? And because take a couple of days, that's why I need to have enough. Oh. Now, you do that there. You need to use some kind of mesh or screen. And these ones are from the ones that you have in windows for mosquitoes or insects to not come inside or not leave your room. If they're inside, they cannot leave your room. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, we got it.
Okay, got it. Mama, please. We don't want to feel so ashamed of you. That okay. And I'm looking that I have so many that I don't like to use because they are being very used. No, you never know what can happen. People come, I would like to take one with me so I don't, to show it to the person at the warehouse store. So better those than the good ones. Okay, now, you need to use a rubber band for this kind. And I use 2 for protection. And that was another joke, but I'm not going to use it. Okay, you leave it there where you can see it. So if you come to the kitchen a couple of times, you know that it's there. You don't forget. Because if you put it away in a pantry or under the sink, you're going to have a problem. You need to develop the routine. Even me that I do it every month, every day. Now I don't know what I'm going to do when Maria leaves because I'm not doing it. And next time I'm going to be like, cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, the sprouts. So you leave them in a place that you can see them, okay? Now, at 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours pass, or overnight, what I come and imagine that this is, just imagine, don't tell anyone that I'm doing this. Maria is not here, right? Because probably she washed already the sprouts, so imagine that this bottle is this one. And what I need to just do is come here to my bottle and rinse it and drain the water. I do my breakfast, or I do my food for work the next day, or whatever you do. You don't need to be on your bottle waiting for, I'll drain. No, you just come after 2 minutes or so and you move it to the other side because you want almost all water to be out. And then that will be the first day. And you will see that they continue growing throughout the days until they are pretty big. When they are this big, I'm going to remove this, put it somewhere else. You have to open the mesh, the screen. And you want to be gentle, but you need to wash them, to rinse them, to clean them. What you do is that you are trying to take out all the husk, the little covering of the seed that is off the sprout, and you want that thing to float to the top. And when that little thing floats to the top, it's easier to remove. This one is pretty clean, it's not that bad. So, I mean, it's not, probably she already did it, I'm not sure, I have no idea. But okay, so I don't see as many as I saw before. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another container where I can move my sprouts to the other container. And this will allow the seeds that never sprouted to be removed from the container, because this is mature but they are not mature, so there will be a problem in my sprout. That's why some people have a problem that the sprouts get too slimy, or they don't last as long because they have too much debris. And debris is not a problem, extra fiber, but you want a very nice quality of sprout where you can see that that you are not damaging your teeth or I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna, if you have a clean sink like this one that you see that there's no food there or anything, if you see sprouts that they are out, you can put them back, okay? And then you continue doing this, and now what you do is that you transfer them to the other, and now all this, check, all this, they will be removed. Bye-bye, babies, sorry. And then now you have a very, very nice clean sprout ready for the, actually I'm gonna put it now, for the light. So, okay. All this, don't worry, really is nothing. This is nothing, so you throw away, or you put it in your compost bin, or you put it in the trash can. And then you see how much water is coming. When they are mature, they most likely will drain for longer time. For, they will take a little longer. So you move it to the other side, because seems like, okay. And I put it there for you to see it, but you should be in a safe spot that if the glass doesn't, flip or. So you do that. I have more here to show you, but we are not going to do it because it's almost the same thing. Cleaning process. This one is lentils. They are not ready yet. You will see when they are ready. This is a sprouting shoot there, little nose there coming, but needs to be a little bigger. And this one, they don't need to be in the light. More for you when you start eating, because this might be ready on Sunday. If we did this one today, maybe on Monday. We might have sprouts for you to take when you are traveling, because you can make a nice sandwich with your bread and some avocado and some lettuce, and forget about the lettuce, some sprouts, some tomato, and it will be great. You don't need to have much, because remember, this is the best food on the chart. This is great. Now, when you don't have any water, with this guy doesn't have any water, you put it in the light here, because we have the protection and it's not super hot. It's there, but remember, away from the light or the sun will be better. And you see how the difference between this guy and this guy. This is greener. Yeah, this is greener. That one there is Mombing. Mombing is giving me a hard time lately. Let me see something. But yeah, this is Mombing, and it's ready also to be eaten. Okay. The Mombings that they do for stir fry, the Chinese rice or the Japanese pan rolls or any other kind of like Thai foods, they sprout them, but they put it in sheets and they push them with another tray, so they don't grow as they like. They grow to the side, so that's why they are longer. But I tried. I never was able to do it, and one person came, I'm not sure from which nationality, and they told me no, it's because of that. They have a method where they push it and they travel, but they travel long ways instead of wherever they want to go. Okay? Any question, any thought? Someone that did it before that had issues? Do you think that this was beneficial? If not, again, let me know. We have a video, English, Spanish, in the Facebook page that you can also refresh your information, your data, if you want to, if you are sprouting, and you also can contact me too. So if not, this is it. Goodbye, sayonara.
You said